Hey everybody, welcome back to another Smite video. Today, I will be teaching you what the single best way to improve your gameplay is and how to do it properly. Now, the secret way to improve rapidly at Smite is... watch your replays. Yep, that's it. And today, I'm going to show you the things to watch for so you can learn from your gameplay. Let's look at this first example here. This is from a set I played in recently, where both teams are in full comms. So, the first thing we need to do is understand the situation. What we can see is that Hunbats and Charon just ganked my ADC and used both of their ultimates. Knowing that, I'm going to try and counter gank so my ADC didn't die for nothing. The first thing is knowing my target with the ult and making sure that I kill the bats first, as he is the biggest threat to me. With bats dead, I am now free to try and kill the Charon. Another good thing here is making sure my wall fully blocks his path, as his dash will be up soon. Now, with my cooldowns about to be back up, I'm sure I can kill him. After I got the kill, the learning part begins. We can see the disco coming towards me through the jungle, and he should have his ultimate and relics up. So here, I have two options. I can either stay and fight, or I can try and run away with my hammer. Now, I decided to stay by pathing towards their tower, which is worse, as I can now see the Danza is also here. So, after I died trying to take the 1v2, what's the learning point? Well, I have two takeaways. First, I didn't have to chase the kill on the Charon, which took me a long time, which let their team rotate over and shut me down. I could have been happy with my kill on bats and just left to farm my jungle. Second, after I killed the Charon, I could have played to run from the disco as I had my hammer and beads up, meaning I had a good chance to get away with my kills. So, which option of the two is better? Well, it depends on the situation, honestly. Since this was a comp style game, I think I should have left the Charon after he made it to his half of the map. Doing this would have secured a win for us as the bats died and Charon has to back after the damage I did to him. Now, let's look at the next point. So, here is another death I had very shortly after the first. This time, let's let the whole thing play out and revisit a few things afterwards.
Not yet, we watch it. Don't pan towards fire. Don't
I know.
Towards fire, banana.
I know.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not okay. Alright.
Alright, so let's talk about what happened here. First, my team is trying to pull fire because we see most of their team at gold, and I'm trying to cover the rotation over from mid lane.
Not yet, we watch it.
So here I see the Charon pathing under me, which should be my first indicator that there are more people coming with him. So here I use my 2 really bad, as stunning the Charon has no gain for me and only makes me an easier kill. Now, with the disco here, I am in a really bad spot without my beads.
I'm not okay. Alright.
So again, what could I have done differently? Well, as soon as I saw the disco, I should have charged my ult. Without beads, there's very little chance I get away from her. Also, I'm just positioned way too far forward and away from my team. I needed to stay alive so they could finish killing the fire giant. Now, let's head to the final point. For our last point, let's look at a good team fight and try to understand why we won it. So, let's break it down bit by bit. First, my team has already started the fight, and I have a very good position to support them from.
Alright, backing off.
Shell.
Hitting Sam.
As my team starts falling back, the disco pushes me, so I use the chance to reposition and channel my ult.
Okay, I'm in the air.
Danny ult.
Now that I'm in the air, I need to choose my target. As a jungle, my target should always be their mid and ADC.
Danny's weak. Pluck Danny.
Zeus is down, keep on her and keep it going.
With my ult killing both of the backliners, we were able to clean up the fight. So, what are the main takeaways from this?
Good shit. Walk
Well, there's a few things. First, my spacing and angle in the fight allowed me to surprise the enemies with my ultimate, which is good to practice. Second, I was able to play around my team well, as I was able to freely dive the backline. Lastly, my targeting with my ultimate was correct, as killing the ADC and mid are my priority. So, what key points can we get from the replay so I can improve my gameplay? The first thing I would say I need to focus on is knowing when I have overstayed, like in the first clip. Moving forward, I can try and recognize when I've gotten everything that I needed out of a gank to make sure I don't get picked afterwards. Second, I need to play safer when I am not with my team. In late game Smite right now, it's very easy to get caught out and picked, and getting myself killed in the second clip resulted in my team not getting the Fire Giant. So, in the future, when my team is pulling an objective, I will position closer to them to zone from a better position. And lastly, remember that you don't always have to look at your deaths to improve. You can also look at the fights that went well and understand why they went well for you. If you are able to watch your replays and pick out these small things in your gameplay to improve on, you will improve rapidly. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you made it to the end, let me know if there is anything else you guys would like me to go over. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.